All right, so we're going to continue on looking at the SDL tutorial, more specifically around using NIM as opposed to C++. So again, this is based on LazyFoo Productions tutorial, and in this one we're up to now part 5. So part 5 is around optimizing the surface loading and stretching to a window, and they install a whole bunch of libraries, and of course again I'm not going to go through it. This is really just to show you how you can convert the code from C++ to NIM. Alright, and I have done a number of lessons ahead, but I'm going to try to do this all from scratch without looking at the solution, if you like, just to revise. Now let's firstly have a look at what the expected output is, and 0.5, I think I've already compiled it, so if I run, the expected output is something like this. So that's the goal, and again we're just going to have a look at some of the previous ones as a template, which I've done here. So we just use key press, and we're just going to start loading things. So well, firstly, we don't have key press in here. We do have the screen width and height, and we initialize these kind of variables. So we have G window, G surface, and G stretch surface. Right. And it needs load media close, which is the same as before, roughly. So firstly, let's look at load media. So load media, did I have load surface? Yeah, they do. So load media, it is a bool, and what do? We load stretching surface. So we do a G stretch surface is equal to load surface or stretch.bmp. Alright. And then if I go and look at the load surface, let's have a look at load surface. What is it? So this is a final output, which in NIM would be result. We have load BMP as here, the loaded surface. This time we actually want to call something else. So right, let's call this the loaded surface, and this is a surface pointer, right? Let's firstly load the surface. And then what we want to do after it's loaded is we want to convert the surface using this. So this is actually a result equals convert surface, right? And we have the loaded surface, G screen surface, and let's have a look. Dot format. And 0. I need to know, yeah, expect cint, so let's make it a cint. Alright, and that's all we need to do for the load surface. And then let's go to, and now I think we're ready to go have a look at close. So close is, what do? We call free surface on the G stretched surface, and then we just destroy the window. Okay, so that's fairly straightforward. And now let's have a look at main. So main should be pretty easy as well. We just want to load current surface. So we want to this is just a bit that's new. Let's just close all of this. So we have a rect thing, so let's call that stretched rect is a rectangle, and then this is equal to rectangle that is 0.cint, 0.cint, screen width and screen height. And then what we want to do is we want to call the G stretched surface nil screen surface and the rectangle. That should be it, right? And then we just run it, and this should successfully type mismatch. What is it expecting? I think this is correct. Well, let's just run it and see what happens. Oh no, it's wrong. Okay, there we go. So then this becomes a pointer. Alright, so let's have a go to compare. So we want to run nim compile, and we also run it straight after. Hopefully this works. Okay, so something has gone wrong because we just get a black screen. So let's have a look at, so I'm going to call this tutorial 5. It's because we haven't referenced the image from the correct place. Alright. Okay, so we're getting closer here. We've downloaded the thing, but it hasn't stretched the window. So let's have a look at what we've done wrong. And it's probably because we haven't done, because this is supposed to be scaled. Alright, well, that was rather careless. So finally, if I run this, we should get the scaled version, and there we have it. So this shows you how we can do this for tutorial 5. Okay. So now that since we've done that, let's jump over to